and challenges which lawyers across the world face in contemporary times. I am sure over the next few days, detailed discussions on various areas such as dispute resolution, investments in dynamic economics, cross-border business transactions will provide food for thought for all those attending. I would like to limit my opening remarks to provide context to our contemporary times in the legal environment, and I understand and identifying some broad challenges that lawyers across the world are facing. As you are probably aware, being the chairman of Bar Council of India and the regulator of legal profession in India gives me a unique perspective on the development and challenges facing a profession and practice that is mirrored across the world, but is also being grown and matured in the world's largest democracy. This perspective is not only limited to the Indian scenario, but is a useful tool to measure and predict the manner in which this profession will evolve in democracies across the world. In this light, it is only befitting that this annual conference is taking place at New Delhi, the capital of the world's largest and most vibrant democracy. The modern legal profession and its practitioners are now a part of a larger, constantly evolving system and throws up both challenges and threats. In fact, the existence and growth of an important organization like the Inter-Pacific Bar Association, an international association of business and commercial lawyers in Asia and Pacific region, established in 1991, having over 1,400 members in over 65 jurisdictions, is proof of the growth and globalization of legal sector over the past few decades. From a macro perspective, there are few challenges that I would like to touch upon that affect any legal practitioner today. The challenge to defend the rule of law. Globally, there are various threats to one of the pillars of our democratic existence, threats such as terrorism, corruption, and increasing fetters on freedom of speech. The challenge to meet clients' needs, whatever be the nature of legal practice, lawyers are realizing the need to reskill and reshape their practice to meet constantly changing needs of their clients in a quickly shifting global economy. The challenge to provide legal aid to those in need. Universal access to legal assistance is a noble goal and will go a long way in the fight against inequality, but such a goal requires that legal advice and representation be provided to all those who cannot currently take advantage of it. The challenge in transferring the history and technical knowledge of the profession, we need to ensure that law students get the best education and training possible so that legal profession continues to be relevant and value creating for generations to come. The rise of monetary dominance of corporate legal practice cannot be undermined and is a necessary corollary to the growth of any economy as a whole. However, in my view, this growth is not a simple phenomenon. From a deeper perspective, corporate and transactional lawyering find itself dealing with two broad challenges. Internal challenges, growth, identity in a nationally bound professional setup and dealing with core domestic issues, and external challenges, relevance and standards in a rapidly globalizing economic world and dealing with growth and importance of international platforms. The growth of Indian corporate firms has been tremendous and necessary in the past few years, and today is an important part of the service sector that fuels our growth.